Welcome to another ALEKS Geometry Topic instructional video by Mr. Hardy. What we're going to do here is we're going to do this topic called central angles and inscribed angles of a circle. We're actually going to measure them. So one of the things that I think it's even hard for me if I don't do geometry a lot is I kind of forget the definitions of things. So you might want to draw a little picture like this, but a central angle is an angle whose vertex is in the center. Okay, and it turns out that the angle is exactly the same as in degrees as the degrees of the arc out here on the circle. Okay, so then for an inscribed angle, its vertex is on the edge of the circle. Okay? So the degrees for the angle is half of the arc. So if the arc was, I don't know, say 60, if that was 60 degrees, then this angle in here would be 30, it'd just be half. Okay, so this looks like a complicated problem, but if you understand these definitions, then it shouldn't be too bad. Let's give it a try. Here we're given a circle. They have to tell us S is the center. So we immediately see that S to R, that is a central angle. So they tell us QR, that arc from Q to R, is 58. So that means that angle is 58 degrees. So that's pretty easy. This reads the measure of angle QSR. So that's 58 degrees. So with the definition, it's pretty easy. Now, angle QPR is an inscribed angle. So that means that this angle here is half the arc. So if the arc is 58, then the angle, and that's what this means here, the measure of angle QPR, is half of 58. Okay, so you could do it in your head, or you could use your trusty calculator. It doesn't matter once you know the concepts. So I'm going to say clear. 58 divided by 2 is 29. So 29 degrees. Now let's look at a couple more. You should really watch these all the way through, because what's interesting is that they get a little tricky with the pictures that they draw. So let's look. We're told once again C is the center, so that's good, and they're going to tell us that the arc XY, so from X to Y, so this arc from here over to here is 98 degrees. Okay, I'm going to just draw it out here like that. So what's the measure of XZY? Well, XZY, that's a central angle, so that's going to be 98 degrees too, because it's the same, 98 degrees. Okay, and then what's the measure of XW? So I'm going to maybe I should get some of this stuff out of here. So 98 degrees. XWY. So can you kind of see that is an inscribed angle right here? So this angle is half of the arc. So it's going to be one half of 98. Okay, and I'm pretty sure half of, let's see, 2 goes into 9 4 times with 1 left over, so 2 goes into 18, 49. So that's going to be 49 degrees. So the math isn't all that hard. You can use the calculator, but it's seeing the angles that they tell you to look at. Let's do one more real quick. D is the center. They're telling us that the measure of angle, this time the angle, BAC. So BAC. Oh, they're telling us the inscribed angle. Tricky. Okay, so if this angle is 62 degrees, and that's an inscribed angle, right? Is it BAC? Very tricky. That's an inscribed angle. So then that means the arc would be twice as much. So the arc, the measure of B to C, would be twice as much. So 2 times 62. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so 124 degrees, 24 degrees from there all the way over to there. Okay, now what's the measure of angle BDC? BDC, well, that's a central angle, so it's the same. This angle is the same as the arc in terms of degrees, so that would be 124. So that's an interesting twist. So watch for that. Okay. All right. Good luck.